What God has for me, it is for me. What God has for me, it is for me. I know without a doubt that He will work it out. What God has for me, it is for me. Amen. We were hacked, but we're back. Hi, friends of the twins. Welcome back to our channel. Yes, we were hijacked and hacked.
Hacked to the back.
Hacked to the back, to the back.
Now, some of you may not have even noticed it, but it
Mhm.
has been about 9 days since our last video.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because
We were hacked.
we were hacked. Hacked to the back.
We know that a lot of you have been looking for us. We received all of the messages on Instagram and
Thank you
Facebook.
so much for all the
Thank
love.
you. We missed you too,
We sure
and
did.
we are so glad to be back. We just want to take a brief moment to send special thank yous out to Kimberly Davis at A Blessed Home with Kimberly Davis and Catherine at Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. Thank you so much for your support.
Yep, so we are sitting here for another edition of the Car Chronicles. We're so glad that y'all could join us this evening. Somebody's probably saying, look at that darn Rhonda Shonda.
Yes, but today
It's a special day.
we just felt like queens.
Yes, we are queens.
And so we just, I get up every day and I thank the Lord, and then I just tell myself how I feel. And how I feel depends on what I'm going to wear, and I don't care what it is. If I want to wear it, I wear it. I don't have any certain thing or special thing that I can't wear. I wear what I want to wear. And you know who else does that?
Who?
Little kids.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I have friends and
I know some of
family.
y'all know some little girls. Just say they're in kindergarten, pre-K,
and
first
little
grade.
boys
Yeah, 1st grade, and they want to wear their Halloween costume.
to school.
Little girls, her little princess, and you can't really stop her. I mean,
And little boys, they want to
Yeah.
wear their boots all the time.
just encouraging creativity. Nothing wrong with it.
And they are just so innocent, and so I just feel like they feel.
Yes.
Whatever I want to put on is what I put on. And so today,
We felt
I
queenly.
felt queenly.
Yes.
And so, hello.
Hello there, friends of the twins.
And we are so glad to be back. We missed you.
Yes, we did. Now, some of you may not even realize that we were gone. We hope that you didn't, but for those of you that noticed, we're glad that you did.
Mm-hmm.
So, on February 17th at about 11:30 in the morning, we were hacked.
Hacked.
And so our channel went down, and it came back up this morning about 3 in the
a.m.
morning.
Mhm.
And we will have to talk another time and go into a little bit more detail about that.
We did make some content because we knew that we were coming back. You just don't know how long it's going to take. We reached out to some other YouTube influencers, sisters, brothers, and who had been previously hacked, and they kind of gave us some information step by step, and we kind of followed it, and it happened just like they said. Some took longer than others, but
if to all of our YouTuber friends out there, if anything, God forbid, should ever happen like this to you, there is a video. It is made by a channel called Dream Canada, and he talks about his channel being hacked. We followed his steps, and we were. It was very encouraging.
Very encouraging, and it was step by step, and it happened exactly. I mean, down to the T. How he said it would happen. And we also had some things that we had already done, and that we'll be uploading for you, so just bear with us, because it was close, of course, to Valentine's when this happened. So there is some Valentine content, so we're gonna take you back in time a little bit, and then bring you forward to what we're doing now.
So in our downtime, y'all, we've been sitting here acting queenly and all, but let me give y'all the real tea. Shinky has been riding her 4-wheeler a lot.
I've been riding my 4-wheeler. Me and Boo Daddy been back through the woods and just riding. I have enjoyed myself. But the thing about it is, I was in back and he was the driver last night. The other day, on the other video that you guys will see that we filmed around Valentine's Day, I was the driver and he was in the back. But I was going faster than he was. Well, I did have a mask in my pocket, and the mask wasn't for the pandemic.
What was it for?
I wanted to make sure the bugs didn't get in my teeth. And in my eyes and in my nose. I remember when we were little girls riding our bicycles, and a bug.
Wait. Did it happen to me or you?
Both of us. Bug get in your eye. One went up your nose. I remember it. So I did put them when we went to the entrance to going deep into the woods. I put my mask on. I already had on some goggles, some eyewear, but
I don't remember the one going up my nose, but I remember being on my grandma's porch crying about something, and a fly flew in my mouth.
That's because you needed to shut up.
So our outfit of the day, as we saw, y'all saw, we have on our crowns.
We have our crowns on today.
And let me make sure straighten my crown.
Straighten your crown.
We have on our long satin gloves.
Long white gloves, like the queen wears. Because we're feeling queenly today.
Yes. And you all can't see because we're in the car, but we have on dresses.
These are long dresses.
And we don't have on no stockings.
We don't have on stockings, y'all. And we have on earbobs.
Yes, our earbobs.
That match our crowns. Tiaras, but crowns to us.
You know, our kids are something else. Now, I didn't show my daughter. I have one daughter that lives with me. She's the only one. I didn't show her our goodies. I had the goodies at my house.
Right.
The crown, the earbobs, the satin gloves. I didn't show them to her. She just came being nosy because they carry on as if
they're not paying us any attention.
But they're low-key watching everything we do. Because this one in my house got on the phone with the other daughter, and I know they've been talking about us because all of a sudden she'll come and she'll put the camera on me. Her and the oldest girl, they're FaceTiming.
So we want to say thank you to all of our same ones from day one.
Yes.
And we want to say welcome to all of our new subscribers since we are back, it appears that everything is just like we left it, but we want to encourage you that if you have not hit that red subscribe button, please go ahead and do so. It's very important now. I don't know about you guys. I don't know. I know you all live spread out everywhere, but here in Georgia, yesterday, it was hot. I mean, we had the air conditioner on in the car.
Because it was what? 79?
Yeah, it was 79.
Close to 80 degrees.
Yeah.
It was hot.
It was hot. Hot enough. I saw people with shorts on, and this is hot Atlanta. So, but it was hot. It was 79 degrees or higher in some areas, I guess, a little bit lower in others. But it was relatively warm. We had the air conditioner on in the car. And then today, I had my coat on with a hat. Yeah. And we saw a lady walking, exercising earlier this morning, and she had on her jacket and
so
and
I
gloves.
called Shonda. I said, Shonda, because she walked past my window. I called Shonda. I said, Shonda, is it cold outside? I said, a lady just walked. She's out for her, she's on her morning walk. She has on a hat and some gloves. Now, we know this is the Car Chronicles. And usually, what do we do?
Usually we are eating.
But
we're not eating this evening. And truth be told, we ate earlier.
Yeah, earlier today.
We ate earlier in the day. To each his own, and everybody has different things that they like, and I stand in judgment of no one. But there are people that have sent us messages they like to see us eat. And for those of you who like to see us eat, we're not eating today.
But we don't have a problem.
Eating.
Okay, well, let's tell them. What did we do yesterday before we got something to eat?
We actually went.
Y'all gonna be proud of us.
We went to the park we walked. We have begun seriously getting our exercise on because as of a few days ago, we had exactly 30 days before our birthday. Yes. So we always try to present our best self, whatever that best self is, in whatever length of time for our birthday. Yes. And this time we just said, we've been so busy, of course, with Rhonda moving, with us being hacked and trying to get that back together, and so many other things. My daughter is physically moving into the tiny house.
Can y'all believe it?
So I've been busy with that, and so we just have, because of the timeline, then my kids were here for Christmas, my grandbaby and my children from Japan were here.
Time just gets away from
Time got away from us, but we decided we had 30 days when we looked at it. We had 30 days before our birthday. So
like I hadn't exercised in forever.
Yeah.
So we started, and I did pretty good, don't you think?
Yeah, you did, because I kept saying, okay, Rhonda, come on, step it up. She said, oh.
I did not. Oh, Lord, there she goes.
She was very winded, and
I was
coughing.
I did pretty good, y'all. I was proud of myself. What was I about to say?
See? A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
I know what I was about to say. I was going to say, it's a good thing that we stepping up to exercise, because Boo Daddy's killing hogs.
Boo Daddy is killing hogs down in the country. He took one to the processor the other day. Now, I don't eat it, and but he does. I'm just not a big meat eater.
Yeah, she never has been. When we were little girls, about, how old were we? The day of the traumatization.
We were probably 9, 8-ish, 9, 10, somewhere in there.
Just little girls. And our our great granddaddy.
For all of you who haven't heard us talk about our great granddaddy,
What did he call us?
he called all of us girls.
Yep.
He called us boys.
Come here, y'all boys.
There were no boys in our family, and
all
so
girls.
he used to take all of us and my cousins.
There was some boys, but not our age.
But
they were older.
But
yeah.
the thing about it is, all of the girls and the little girls would want to go and spend the night at grandmama's house. The boys, they rarely did.
Yeah.
So it was always us in the house with grandma. But when he wanted to go and kill a chicken or kill a hog or any of those things
which
that
he
they
had
do,
there at the house,
he had his little farm garden type thing. Anytime he did anything like that, we went with him. He, come on, y'all boys. That's
and then what
say.
did we say when he said, "Come on, y'all boys"?
Granddaddy, we not boys.
Yeah, we ain't no boys.
He would turn around, look at us, and say, "Come on, y'all boys."
Yeah.
And so, but Boo Daddy is down in the country. Even right now, he's down deep in the country hunting. Boo Daddy likes to hunt and fish.
You want to tell him about the traumatization?
Yeah, I was just traumatized. I don't eat a lot of meat. I don't eat a lot of chicken. I'm not a vegan, but I was traumatized from my great granddaddy a long time ago. He would take us out into the back with him to buy these chickens, and they were baby chickens, of course. And so all of us girls, what do girls do? Every one of us picked one that was our baby.
Yeah.
And you know, that's what girls do. We nurture and take care of stuff. And he would take us out in the back, and on the day that he's going to kill a chicken, grab one of our chickens that we had raised and fed.
Our
and
children.
Yeah, our babies and named them and everything. He would just go outside. We walking out. He would reach down, pick a chicken up, ring it like this, and then slam it on the table. And we'd be like, "Oh, granddaddy." And then he would take this
like a
hatchet
like,
and just cut the head off. And Lord, he did that one day, cut the head off. The body jumped down off the table and started running around and running in circles until
the
it
head
just
was
collapsed.
still laying on the table.
And boy, we were just traumatized. Same thing with
the
hogs,
hog,
the pigs.
I can remember coming out of the front door and up in the corner of the yard, up in the right corner of the yard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, curious. Went up there to see what he was doing, and
yeah, because he just take his gun. We go out to the pig pen, take his gun, go out, and before you know, we didn't know what he was going to do. He would take his gun, just pop him in, just pow.
Yeah,
and then take him and cut him open, gut him. We had to stand there for
I remember saying, "Granddaddy, what's that?"
Mm-hmm.
And y'all know what it was. Some people consider it a delicacy.
Yeah, some people
consider it, you know, for the doo-doos. But
what are you talking about? The chitlings?
Yes, the chitterlings. Now we are queenly. We're queenly today.
Okay.
They're chitterlings.
Chitterlings.
Not
like
chitlings.
I said, shitlings.
Yeah, we said, "Granddaddy, what's that?" And it was, of course, the intestines
of the pig. But I don't eat
the chitterlings.
Every now and then I might want.
But I've never eaten chitterlings. Cook it for us.
She didn't cook it.
No,
she never made it.
Yeah.
How to make a plate. Remember back in the day when your parents made you or your grandparents made you eat whatever they cooked?
That was kind of good in a way though, because you had to eat what they cooked. Nobody was gonna make you anything special.
Well, you had to eat what they had too. We ate fresh food a lot because we would, my grandma. They had a little garden. Then we would go with my grandmother to pick collard greens and things like that.
Oh my gosh! I remember our grandma had a crab apple tree. There were crab apples, right? Y'all, the small green apples.
Oh, they were so good.
Crab apples. She had two of those in her backyard, and we ate so many. Oh my God, they would be so.
And she
delicious.
could make the best apple pie.
Yes. I also remember she grew tomatoes in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved tomato sandwiches. Did you eat?
I still
Tomato
eat
sandwich,
it.
put mayonnaise on the bread
With
and
little
have your
salt and pepper.
and your tomatoes. And that was a meal until one day we brought the tomatoes in. Y'all know what I'm about to say. We brought the tomatoes in, washed them off. I'm getting ready to get my mouth ready for a tomato sandwich. And we cut into that sucker, and it was a worm wiggling around in there. I didn't eat tomato sandwiches until I was probably
Grown.
good and grown.
But you know what? We found the worm because we raised it in the country. We're country girls. So worms were in the tomatoes.
Yeah.
Worms were in the collard greens.
Yep.
And we also had pecan trees. We had blackberry bushes, just all different types of things.
Those were the days. You don't even see plums and blackberries growing anywhere anymore. That's crazy. We used to eat so many plums, y'all. We never did get sick though, because from our great grandma to our grandma to our mama, when we picked plums and all that kind of stuff, we couldn't just eat them, and we knew not to eat them.
We had to take
them home, and they washed them,
soak them, wash them, all of that stuff,
and they had to go in the refrigerator to get the fever out. Now, anybody know what I'm talking about?
Anybody know they got a grandmama that used to say they got to get the fever out of it?
Yes.
Yeah, but I remember
now, if you know what I'm talking about, let me see you wave your hand. If you
wave your hand
about getting the fever out of fruit, out of plums. Yeah, but those were some good old days, though.
Yeah, but I remember
we used to pick the sweetest, biggest blackberries.
Blackberries.
Yeah, and you don't even see.
What about the pecan trees?
Yeah.
A lot of people say pecans.
Yeah.
But I've always just said pecans.
And
it's
plus,
just what I say.
We're queenly today. Now, the pecans.
They're pecans.
Yes.
Today.
Our mama loved those. We would go and help her, and we would just pick bags.
I remember cracking me one. How many of y'all had pecans and you crack them, putting two together and just squeezing them?
Yes.
I used to do that a lot, but we also had, if we couldn't find an actual pecan opener, we'll take anything, a hammer, a glass, anything. About kill yourself trying to open that pecan. I remember cracking a pecan that day. Now, when you see a little hole, a perfectly round little hole in a pecan,
everybody knows.
More than likely, there is
somebody living there.
A worm in it.
We're going to speak on one other thing that was truly traumatic to me and like to send me to the nut house. I had to be about 11. I'm coming up on a big girl now. Shonda wasn't with me and Mama that day. I got stung. You know what I'm talking about. I was stung on the back of my hand by a yellow jacket.
I remember you
and your mother's gonna kill me.
Well, our mother's not the only one that has chewed or dipped tobacco or snuff. And if you do now, that's your thing.
That's
and
fine.
Like I said in the beginning, I stand in judgment of no one.
Yes.
But Rhonda was so traumatized because how many of y'all ever got stung by a bee or a yellow jacket and your mama, auntie, grandmama pulled the stinger out and opened their mouth and put tobacco spit?
Y'all, let me tell you. She slapped that spit on my hand so quick. It was like an out-of-body experience. I'm standing there looking at her. And she slapped it on my hand and rubbed it so quick I didn't even know what was...
You didn't know whether the sting hurt the worse or that spit when it hit your hand. Yeah, that's an old
wave
country.
Your hand. Y'all wave your hand now in the
comments. That's an old country
and
remedy.
Let us know if you know anything about
if
that.
you know anything about that tobacco spit coming out
for a bee sting.
But you know what?
It's supposed to be medicinal.
A lot of our moms and grandmothers and aunties and stuff have used spit on us for a long time. How many people used to have their
You know, I
mom or
don't
grandma take spit and clean your face with it.
Oh my God. Respiratory, nothing.
I don't like any kind of oral or nasal secretions.
No, so my stomach is doing flip-flops right now.
But I would not trade any of those experiences with my great grandmama, my grandmama, my mama, aunts, older cousins in the family. I wouldn't trade any of that for nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The best times. Yeah.
Those were some good old days.
Good old days.
Shinky, let's let's get gloved up for our final Queen's send-off.
We missed you. Again, thank you to all of our same ones from day one. We appreciate you. And to all of our new subscribers, thank you so much for choosing to be a friend of the twins. So in closing, as always, we'd like for you to make the life that you live a life that you love. Life is short.
Peace out.